Today is the 1st of December 2022. You'll never see a day like this in our life. Each moment you're getting older and older, but this spot right here was so much joy to come here as a young man. You could see the relevance of Hurricane Dorian everywhere you look. And this right here brought more joy to the people of Abaco than any political organization. This park here in Dunderston brought all Abaco, from Sandy Point to Crown Haven. The young people live for the weekend. And this is what we get here. Even all those stuff got rooted there after the tropical storm Category 1 the other day. But right here, going way back, 40 years I'm going back right here. This used to be a beach right here. And there was a guy from Andros, one of the biggest men in Abaco at the time, Elijah Tinker. Mr. Tinker used to bring his boat right here all by himself, pull the boat off every now and again. He had one of the grandkids with him, grandson, and he would have the largest conchs. His conch shell here kind of a draw the side that he used to have the biggest conch that I ever seen. Them conch almost as big as me back then. And this is where I took my first swimming lessons, right off this place right here. My first diving lessons, right off of here. So it was a beautiful place to grow up. Back then we didn't know anything but crime. Everybody share. You kill a wild hog, everybody come and take their part in preparing the wild hog. And everybody cook and eat right there. But this spot right here, this basketball court has a lot of memory right here. A lot of memory. It's amazing to see the Americans. I'll give you a quick story if I could do such thing as a quick story. The Americans came here and they paid for this park to be up and running. So they paid for the backboard, they paid for the rims, they paid for fence to be around it, and everybody from Abaco know that fence was not gonna work. If you look back there, the cement wall, we had a cement wall all around the perimeter here to protect it. All around was a cement wall, but this is as far as Farah Newbold, the chairman of Dunderston, will get. And I could tell you, if Admiral Mills was in charge of Dunderston, they can't even get lights. Look at that. That's how far they gotten in 3 years. And Kai didn't get no big sponsorship. And the thing is that I'm on the Dunderston Town Committee, and you don't know what these Americans give the chairman of Dunderston, because he rolled it up in his pocket like his own personal money. The little wall over there, the 3-foot wall, 10-foot wall, that's another donation by Brent Simonet and Bahama Hot Mix. Again, this park here could have been up and running, but you see, when you got Negroes with nigger mind, with a pretty smile and ain't nothing in their head, this is why a town suffers. The reason this is not completed, because they think that Kai Mills gonna have some access to this, because neither one of them could have played basketball, neither one of them could play no sports, and nobody got no sports love for them. I'm the only one that could bring 300 people inside this place to watch basketball. And what they don't realize is that people didn't only come in here to watch Kai or watch the guys play basketball. I have some talent called the gift of talk. So when the game is bored and it's become boring, they would listen to me commentate as people come and leave the park. And this is it was a fun time here in Dunderstown, but this is as far as we gotten. And this is being dormant, not because of Hurricane Dorian. This is being dormant, yes, because of before Hurricane Dorian, but at least we had the rims. We had the rims. Some kids still in the neighborhood that want to come and shoot some ball. And I always look at this area not only as a sport, but a venue for kids to use their athletic ability to acquire a sports scholarship. So that's a multi-purpose there. You get some exercise, you go to college, you get some knowledge, you come back and probably bring it back to the town. But once you have people that have some vexation and only think about themselves, that's what happened. But understand, you got the representative that you vote for, but by God, you don't get the representative that you deserve, because you deserve better than this. See all these right here? These are all cash cow. There's nowhere else in the Bahamas that local government build buildings out of government money and rent the place, turn around, the same people that elect you, the asses and the idiot, has to pay the Dunderstown Town Committee money to operate a stalls that should be free. You see, I was one of them in the beginning, one of the architects of local government. And one of the better things that was done, and they were said, we know people are in the family islands, no money must change hands. But Fire Newbold has got away with this for over 9 years. All this was built here. And there's nobody on the Dunderstown Town Committee now that were just elected, knows where the expenditure came from, no approval. You imagine all this happening in Dunderstown with no approval? The same contractor, there's a skeleton right there. When you see the same contractor, all the contractors in Dunderstown, the same contractor built all of these. All of these. One person. There is a problem. There's a snake, and his name is Fire Newbold. And God's willing, I will get the answer. You see, once one member don't know, it's an illegal deal. I was a member before this new town committee, and I've always been a member 5 years in, and I haven't seen one single paperwork on the criminality that Fire Newbold has been doing to the people of Dunderstown. And guess what? They're happy. I want to know if it's only us, Dundas and Central Pine, the community that's so naive that don't hold Fire Newbold, chairman of Dunderstown, and chief conductor, the spokesman for the PLP in Abaco. You got all them titles, but we have not had one community meeting for the Dunderstown Central Pineship community in over 9 years. That's a crime. That's illegal. Up the road, the society hall was broken down. One person did it, Fire Newbold. No meeting, no nothing. He doesn't own the Dunderstown Barrel Society. Whenever I get to talk, I will talk about the criminality that Fire Newbold has done. Under the Progressive Liberal Party, the New Day government, he has done more to hurt the people of Dunderstown than he did when Darren Henfield and him was boy, and he was the general for Darren Henfield. I'm going to tell the story. You're going to be a part of the story. about the crimes and the corruption that happened right here. All of this. All this was not done for the people of Dundastan proper. It was done for Farah Newbold and to pocket money for Farah Newbold. And only him one knows the dollar amount. Kai Mills is a member then and now, and I haven't seen no paperwork. They blocked me from the paperwork. Him and Donald Roll, the worst administrator ever in the history of Abaco. That same little Donald Roll, him and Farron like grin them funny grin, he, like a damn chessy cat. They ain't no good. No good, Kai case.